Good morning, students. I am your social teacher, Mrs. Seema Pathak. Welcome back to online classes. Students, today we are going to start our next lesson 2.2, that is Democratic Republic of Congo, formerly Zaire, the land of dense forest. Area within about 10 degree of the equator are generally covered with dense forest called rainforest or evergreen forest. This is chief fly because there is no cold winter or dry seasons to stop the growth of vegetation. In this region, all days are almost alike all the year round. The sun rises quickly and remains high in the sky during most of the 12 hours of the day. Toward noon, clouds gather and soon there is a heavy downpour. It rains nearly every day and in all seasons. The largest rainforests in the world are found in along the basins of the Amazon River, South America, and the Congo River, Africa. Such rainforests are also found in Indonesia, Malaysia, and Nigeria. Students, would you like to visit one of these lands to see what kind of life and vegetation there is? So let's go to DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. Democratic Republic of Congo is a land forest. So in this chapter we are going to learn about DRC. Before starting DRC, I will tell you something DRC. Students, you all must be aware that Africa is a second largest continent of the world and the third largest country in Africa is the Democratic Republic of Congo. It's located on the western sides of Africa continents. It lies in the equatorial region. The region lies on the both sides of the equator. It is surrounded by 9 countries. DRC was ruled by Belgium till it became independent in 1960. This country was earlier called Belgian Congo. The name was changed to Zaire in 1971. Once again in 1997, its name was changed to the Democratic Republic Congo, which is its present name. Its capital is Kinshasa. It is a land of dense forest. It is a huge, hot and rainy country across the heart of Africa. It includes most of the Congo River, once called the Zaire River. The Zaire River is the second largest river in Africa and the longest river in the world is the Nile. It is in the northeast of Africa. Our next topic is the journey to DRC. So, student, if you take up your journey by sea, you can start from Mumbai. Your ship will cross the equator on its way. You enter the southern hemisphere. After covering a long distance along the east coast of Africa, you reach the Cape of Good Hope. You are now in the Atlantic Ocean. You have left the Indian Ocean behind. Now your ship starts moving northward along the west coast of Africa. Again, you are very close to the equator. So, student, when you start your journey from Mumbai. Here is your Mumbai. After reach Mumbai, you have to cross the equator. Then you have to cross the Indian Ocean. After crossing the Indian Ocean, you reach the Atlantic Ocean. This is your Atlantic Ocean. When you reach Atlantic Ocean, you have left Indian Ocean behind, and then again to North Yard, you have to move again west coast of Africa and near to the close to the equator. Like that, our journey starts from Mumbai. After that, at last you reach Banana, which is at the mouth of the river Zaire. From here, you start sailing inland into the mouth of the DRC. This river is so wide that its bank remain out of sight. After sailing for about 150 km, we reach Matadi. It is the biggest port of DRC. It is a modern city and a big railway terminus. You can see, student, here this is your Banana and this is a mouth of river Zaire. From Banana we enter river Zaire. When we enter river Zaire, we have to start sailing by river, and after sailing 150 km, we are reach Matadi. This is your Matadi. Here is your Matadi. Matadi is a big port of DRC. It is also a modern city, and in Matadi there is a big railway terminus. From Matadi to Kinshasa, Kinshasa is the capital of DRC. We can't go up by ship or steamer because there is a long series of waterfall on the way. From Matadi to Kinshasa, we have to travel by train. Here you can see the Kinshasa. This is your Kinshasa. This is the capital of DRC. So from Matadi to Kinshasa, we can't go by steamer or ship because there is a big waterfall. So from Matadi to Kinshasa, we have to travel by train, and then we reach Kisangani. You can see, student, here this is your Kisangani. Okay, Kisangani is an important town of DRC. It is a big industrial center and inland port. You can reach here from Kinshasa by rail or by river. So this is the journey of DRC. We have to cover journey of DRC. Start from Mumbai, then we go Indian Ocean. After that we reach Atlantic Ocean, left the Indian Ocean. Then we reached Banana, which is the mouth of river Zaire. After that, sailing with boat or ship, we reach, after traveling 150 km, we reach modern city Matadi. When we reach modern city Matadi, we have to travel by train, and then we reach Matadi to Kinshasa. Kinshasa is the capital of DRC. From Kinshasa to we travel by train and we reach Kisangani. Kisangani is the important city of DRC, important town of DRC, and also a big industrial center. Like that, we totally cover the DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. Now let's learn about the various features, lifestyle, vegetation, land of dense forest of DRC. So now we are going to learn the climate. DRC lies in the equatorial region. It has hot and wet climate like that of Kerala in our country. The sun here shines very brightly. Even in the morning, by noon it becomes unbeatable hot. There is a lot of humidity also. The hot humid air make one sweat all the time. In the afternoon, all of a sudden the sky become overcast with clouds. Due to intense heat, lot of water evaporates from the lakes, rivers, ponds, and the sea. Thus, there is a heavy downpour almost every afternoon. The evenings are pleasant and the nights are cool. The weather condition in Congo remain almost the same throughout the year. So the climate of Kerala and the climate of DRC is almost same. Okay students, to know more about the climate condition of DRC, look at some clips. Climate. The climate is most part of DRC is very hot throughout the year. Since it's near the equator, the evaporation of water due to high temperature during the day makes the humidity very high. This causes clouds to be built up by the afternoon and rain come down every evening. This happening almost every day and make the region one of the wettest in the world. Students, the climate of DRC is never changed. Either it's summer, winter, rainy or spring season. In throughout the whole year, the climate condition of Congo remain almost same. Okay. Our next topic is vegetation. Bright sunshine and plentiful water help plants to grow very fast. DRC is a country that has both these things in plenty. That is why DRC is a land of dense forest. These forests are different from our forest in India. Students, the forest of India and the forest of DRC are very different. Okay. Why it is different? What are the difference between the forest of India and the forest of DRC? Let's see. The trees are very tall in DRC. There is a thick undergrowth of shrubs and bushes on the ground. Most of the trees have keepers growing around them. The tree includes mahogany, ebony, redwood, rosewood, rubber, and bamboo. Each level of trees support a variety of plants and animals. All trees do not shed their leaves at the same time. While some trees shed their leaves, others grow buds. There does not seem to be any particular season for plants, flowers, and fruits to grow. They keep growing throughout the year. Thus, the forest of DRC looks green throughout the year. They are called evergreen forest. Vegetation. The hot and humid climate of the DRC is ideal for the growth of dense forest called tropical rainforest. Rainforests cover most of the DRC. They are also called evergreen forests. The trees are tall and form a canopy of leaves at the top which prevent sunlight from reach to the ground. In some part of DRC, mostly in the south where the climate is not so hot and wet. The vegetation in different insides of dense forests. There are grasslands and short trees growing throughout the year. Thus, the forests of DRC look green throughout the year. They are called evergreen forest. In India, students, in India, trees are not like a canopy leaves, but in DRC, the tall trees make a canopy leaves. That is why the trees of India and the forest of India and the forest are DRC different from each other. Our next topic is wildlife. The forest of DRC have a large variety of wildlife. There are monkeys, apes, chimpanzees, gorillas, snakes, panthers, crocodile, hippopotamus, rhinoceros, elephant, and wild buffalo. There is also a colorful variety of birds and butterflies. In fact, DRC has such a wide variety of wildlife. That is why it is called Natural Zoo of the World. Students, look at the pictures. Wildlife, a large variety of wildlife is found in the forest of DRC. Here we found elephant, wild buffaloes, gorillas, chimpanzees, baboons, and hippopotamus are some mammals found in the DRC forest. Crocodile are found in plenty in the river. There are many types of birds in the forest. Insects and reptiles are found in the large number. Students, you can see in the clips different types of animals. Their picture you see. So the different types of animals are found in DRC. Also a beautiful butterflies are found in DRC. That is why the wide variety of wildlife we see in DRC, so we call it the Natural Zoo of the World. Hope you understand. Thank you. That's all for today.